Joel, I have an interesting vignette, and this is more or less out of the New York broadcasting industry. You're probably familiar with Dan Curtis, who developed the original Dark Shadows TV series. Well, the opening scene of the first episode came from a dream. Dan Curtis dreamed about the governess, Victoria Winters, being on a train, traveling to Collinwood to become the governess for these children. And it was such a vivid dream that he woke up and wrote this down, and it became basically the pilot for the whole Dark Shadows soap opera, which, ended up having a 5-year run initially and then came back in the early 90s as a miniseries, but didn't last quite so long. And, of course, now there's been a movie with Johnny Depp since then. But, yeah, the original came in a dream to Dan Curtis.
Wow. I'm not familiar with that. It's really interesting.
You can Google it. It's a lot of fun to read about it, and to hear him talk about it, in documentaries and this sort of thing. And
definitely.
Yeah.
I think there's major inspiration and wonderful information from the other side that downloads to us when we're dreaming, whether we're conscious of it or not. Bill O'Reilly talked about his bestseller, Killing Jesus, and how that book really came to him as a dream. And he was told to write it and how to write it and to hire a researcher and so on and so forth. Sounds like he got kind of like the work plan for how he then actually did it.
Wow. Yeah,